Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of Aspie Answers All. Pretty much on this channel is the beauty from ashes right now. Pretty much on this topic right now that has touch base of at the moment that I'm thinking on doing some series, as said before so many times. So this one is based on love, and obviously pretty much the question is to many people that have been asking me this, obviously, what is real love in my own definition. As we know, pretty much, however, love has many different meanings to others around us, but we need to, as for what I've learned, need to accept these differences of meanings and opinions based on these people around us, however, and actually hopefully just, you know, take it on board, love it or hate it, you know, as I keep telling myself. Or the other food for thought here we need to remember is we can agree to disagree or vice versa. So here goes. What is love? Well, to me, basically, love, I base it on biblical context pretty much. Love is patient, love is kind, love is never envy nor rude. Love is never proud nor never count for our faults or mistakes, pretty much. Love doesn't also demand or get in its way pretty much of the, you know, irritable. Love keeps no records of wrong. Love does not rejoice about the injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins. Our love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. Three things last forever, which is faith, hope, and love, and the greatest one of them all, as we know, is love. Right, another terminology that I've been coming across to for love as a term of definition for me, however, though, it's more in depth. I know that many people will probably hate me for this being in depth, but then again, as I said in one of my, you know, other channel series of my, you know, an everyday encounter of an everyday life, pretty much of an Aspie, yes, I do go in depth to a point that it hurts. But anywho, without further ado, I better define the last bits of what I'm trying to say out here of what is love. Love, or shall we say real true love, to me is a spiritual and divine connection that we will feel and know that it's right for us by also having a special and unique connection excuse me, with someone that sees us for who and what we are as a person, with all the imperfections, flaws, struggles, challenges, and more. It's not also about the acceptance, however, of who and what we are as a person, as we all grow mentally, physically, spiritually, in our given time, space, you know, as well as the different stages, phases in life, pretty much, no matter where we're at in our lives, however. To me, however, though, love is also, real true love is without any harsh judgments, pretty much, or attempts to make us fit into a mold of our own, basically into the world around us, or even just our own unique mold that we may tend to think that, okay, you know, I want her to have bigger bust, bigger boobs, you know, or bigger buttocks, but in reality, as I said in one of my other videos, there's no such word as perfect. So, you know, we can't always have our ideal dream or guy or girl. We just got to, as I said, accept who and what we are sometimes to a point. We also crave and desire for the most, obviously. Now I'm getting lost track here, guys. The ones that we should look for are the ones that inspires us, however, brings the best out of us, you know, push us through, even if the going gets tough, however, like in our everyday struggles, pretty much, they will push us through and actually believe in us that we can do better, pretty much, even if we feel that we're not 100% in that day, you know, and think, oh, okay, you know, just having that belief system in ourselves as well as them, sort of thing. They can also create a unique version of ourselves, pretty much, by basically just, you know, supporting us no matter what. You know, love can be tough for some of us, you know, and sometimes many people just think that, you know, love is just a game or just a plain old simple word. You want to grow into a person that is of being ourselves, however, you know, and become more for them. You want to be better for them, so then you can accept yourself and make any changes needed to be done on your own, not for anyone else's glory or whatever, but saying for yourself, yes, I want to make the change on my own. I want to be the best me, you know, even then, yes, as I said before, change can be scary, you know, regardless of what we go through in the physical, mental, spiritual realm of the changes that, you know, we should be actually blessed and happy that we should bring about differences in our lives and the people around us. Also, for real true love, they don't feel the need or want to control everything about you, however, because they don't or shouldn't have to control you, because as we know, we should be able to control ourselves by our thinking patterns, our actions, how we speak, what we speak, so to speak, no matter what, you know. Control, as I said, for me, sometimes I feel I need to control myself more, but then again, sometimes there's some parts that I can't control, but you know, again, it's about choices too, how we go about it. They also, however, don't project, you know, your past experiences or even just you on you, or even on themselves, as yes, they may have encountered or endured this part of the relationship challenges that they're facing with others in the past, and also to establish that we shouldn't compare other past relationships to us, as every relationship is different. I've noticed time and time again, like when I've been in certain relationships in the past, that yes, I admit sometimes that I have been pretty much looking at other people's relationships, thinking, oh, I wish it was more like this, you know, but every relationship is different, give and take, so to speak. We need to basically also know that with these relationships of ours, based on, you know, our love relationship, or whatever you want to call this at this moment in time, that it does take time, and it takes two people to work it out, pretty much, to grow maturely, spiritually, physically, mentally. Pretty much it takes two to actually work it out. If the other one is just doing all the giving and the other one's just, you know, giving, and the other one's all about the taking, then how is it going to work? It's obviously going to slap us bang in the, you know, face somehow, you know, fell flat on the, meanwhile, if and when they don't project their past experiences on you, that they should then realize and open their own eyes, pretty much, that you're a unique person and you're not their past, because you're their present and future. Be it, you know, if, for example, like, if someone had a rough relationship, that they've been abused so much, some people may feel that, you know, it's hard to trust and gain that kind of, you know, understanding and love again from that person if they are really trying to give it out to that person, because obviously some people do find it difficult. However, I'm one of them, trying to now establish myself right now. Where am I at? You know, do I really want to actually get burned again from what I've been through? But in all retrospect, I've learned now that, okay, everything should be fine regardless. They will respect everything about you, that you're in charge of yourself, and they will and can trust you based on what you do. Okay, we shouldn't go about doing nitty-gritty things thinking, oh, okay, my life is boring with this person. Okay, many people may hate me on this, but this one's going to be later in the piece about, you know, the haters. I'm going to hate writing this, but I want to bring it out there, that we shouldn't be, as I said before, meddling with each other's hearts, minds, what have you, because at the end of the day, if you're not sure about the relationship, maybe just take a step back and actually have a break from that person. I don't know, but then again, how I look at it though is maybe it's you that you're not want to fully commit, even though that other one is 100% committing to you, being loyal to you, and not obviously looking at another guy or girl pretty much as they're walking down the street, and even though there may be some sort of thought pattern going on in their mindset, thinking, I want to basically, you know, bang bang, thank you ma'am, excuse my terminology, but this is the world around us. Obviously many people, as I said in one of my videos over, do tend to jump from relationship to relationship, not realizing that certain things that may have come to pass in the past relationship hasn't been resolved properly. You would never in your wildest dreams intentionally hurt them, lie to them, or belittle them of their dreams, passions, and desires of what they want to do in life. You'll be there for them 100%, supporting them, regardless if you don't feel that 100% in yourself about it. But again, it's all about communication, trust, and all those other important foundations, as I said at one of my videos over, pretty much. If you're in real true love, you'll know how to give love and receive love, because you know that you're everything to yourself and to the person that you're with, pretty much, and they want you to know this and feel it too, as they will also feel the same strong connection that you feel towards them, and they want to show you that you really do matter and mean a lot to them in their lives, and for no other reason but for you and you only. Obviously, they've got their whole heart content on you. They don't want to obviously share their love onto others, another person, be it, if they're in a relationship with you, sort of thing. That you should be grateful that they are actually paying that full attention on you, because obviously, as I've noticed in the past relationships of mine, here's an example, even though more on the piece of it later, but I'll just say it briefly, that basically, yes, I've been abused to the point of no return, and that sometimes, as I said in one of my videos, I'm really loyal and trustworthy, and basically I've been, leading on to that particular someone and being vulnerable pretty much to a point that, needing that support. And then I feel that sometimes that opposite person that I'm with tends to think that it's okay to just pack up and leave without any explanation, or even just pack up and leave and do, as I said, jump from relationship to relationship. It's not very nice, really. They want to be real close to you and want to be close in the same way of accepting to see what you see and experience the world and journey with you, so to speak. Pardon me. Well, this ends the part of what is love. The next series over, hopefully coming up next, which I'm going to think on really hard on, is the question that many people question me, why is some people afraid to love? How can we overcome that, fear maybe? I'll give you some guys tips on that, as well as my own uptake on this, pretty much. But this concludes it for now, so enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys soon.